How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of bourbon barrel-aged, maple bourbon barrel-aged, mind you. Stout, hopeful goodness, in the form of Brickstone Brewing's. It's their Dark Secret. Yeah. Never heard of this brewery before. Never heard of this beer before. Comes courtesy of Chuck. Thank you very much, brother. He sent me off a bonkers box of Chicago-based beers, or Illinois, I should say. And this is in there. Killer fucking can. Look at that fucking artwork. God damn. It looks like I'm playing like a video game or some shit. I can kind of get down with that sucker. So, yeah. Super cool. I dig it. Here we go. Brickstone Brewery. It's a aged in bourbon and maple syrup barrels 2018 edition of their Stout. Yeah. Let's see. ABV. Black Friday limited release. So, came out in November. Brewed and canned in Bourbonus. I can't. I already butchered it once. I'll butcher it again. That'd be that. I think that's it. Yeah, done and done. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it looks like I'm playing like it's a HUD display or the cover of like fucking like I don't know, some kind of first person shooter on PlayStation or some shit. So I don't know. I kind of dig it. And the can's black. What are you gonna do? I anticipate this pouring out fucking motor oil. So let's see. Oh. Would you look at that? It poured like motor oil. Yeah, that is just straight up fucking... Holy shit. Look at that head. Let's see if I can get a little bit bigger head for you guys to enjoy out of this one. Oh, good God. That is filth, florin filth. The head is almost the same color as the goddamn beer. That's how freaking dark it is. They're super... Do I have anything white around here? I have little mystery beer covers here. Here, I'll do this again for you guys. Give you a little idea what's going on. Probably be able to see if I do this. There's like yellow filth. And I use that word positively. Yellow filth just clinging to the glass. Clinging to the glass. Yeah. This thing's... Did I find an ABV in this fucker? Was this like 20% alcohol or something? 13? Oh, okay. It's big, but not that big. But yeah, she's big, she's dark, she's huge. That head is a little bit darker than I like my coffee to look like color-wise, and she pours like motor oil. So, guess what? She looks like a stout. Let's get a nose. This reminds me of something. Oh, what is that? That reminds me of something. I'm going to huff this for a while, so if you think these videos are long, enjoy. Oh, man. That reminds me of a beer. And I'm saying that in a positive light. I'm not saying, oh, this person's trying to make some beer I remember having. No, this smells like a beer that was near and dear to my heart, an older beer. Something that hasn't been around for a while. And just, I don't know what it is. I'm going to remember what that beer is before the end of the review, but it's fucking clipping those memories. It's just cutting the edge of those neurons. It's holding those fucking... So, soft chocolate. There is a soft chocolate in there, like fluffy, creamy, like whipped kind of chocolate. There's a huge barrel component in there. Yeah, there's a huge barrel component, but it doesn't come off too, like, harsh. Everything's rounded. Everything's soft. Everything has such kind of very gentle edges to it. It's so beautiful the way it's done. And that you get that soft dollop of chocolate. That's what it is. I'm like, okay, it would be milk chocolate if it wasn't for that roundness. But the roundness makes me think of whipped creamy chocolate. It has a nose like it has like a porter-esque kind of vibe to it. How do you smell creamy? I don't fucking know, but I do. Ooh, man. God damn, that nose that's delectable. It's soft, it's creamy. Listen, soft bourbon, a little bit of barrel char, decent amount of kind of soft oakiness. Definitely get the stout portion of the show. A little bit of bittering, a decent amount of sweetness. Everything's balanced off. All the keywords that everybody's going to spat out you all the fucking time. But this is better than a lot of those other ones that really kind of get in this realm. And that maple syrup comes off almost funky to me. Like, kind of way, like, not funky in, like, a sour beer kind of way. But in a way, it's like a turned milk. I get that in beer every now and then, and that's not a negative. I know it sounds horrible. It's like almost like a milk that's turning combined with like a honey vibe or a butter vibe. That's maybe a better way to describe it. And by that I mean you're still not going to understand it because I'm fucking weird. In that rum to me, Jamaican rum to me has this butter component to it, and it's not. It's just me having shit descriptors. In that butter component, it smells like it has butter vibes to me, but it's not butter. But there's this rich, oily creaminess to it. It's like almost cocoa butter without the fragrance kind of vibe. It's like a textural thing inside your nostrils. I'm getting that, but from the maple syrup component, the way honey comes off in beer a lot for me. So, listen, I just gotta dive into it. Cheers. That's a good beer, man. That's a good beer. I like it. I love it. Why do I say? Why don't I love it? Maybe because I set myself up with that nose. Maybe could be that. Listen, first things first. The mouthfeel in here for me is so fucking fun. It's not even funny. It is Doppelbock to the max. Super creamy, super fluffy. It is that dolloped whipped cream in stout form. You're getting huge barrelness. Char out the fucking asshole. But you're also getting that boozy sweetness from the bourbon. You're getting sweetness from the beer itself. You're getting sweetness from the malt. That char is so big, it needs all those sweet components. I'm sure some of that bittering is coming from the roasted malts and maybe a couple of the components, hops and whatnot. But that perceived bitterness is mostly coming from that barrel char, and you need all that sweetness. That's so sticky. You need that sweetness to balance off all of that kind of harsh charness. That char and that sweetness work together in such a aggressive, harmonious way. It's almost like a Cold War in that it's like mutual assured destruction, because it's in mutual assured destruction, it's very peaceful. If you think about it, it's like the eye of a hurricane. Eye of a hurricane is one of the most peaceful places you could ever be. I've been in one. I know. I've actually been in one when I was a child. It's one of my most vivid memories as a kid. And it's super peaceful, but you're surrounded by such chaos. That's kind of where this lands. In that there's so much barrel char, and there's so much sweetness, and there's so much bittering, and there's so much the mouth feels crazy and everything's awesome, but in the center there's just they all meet at the same pace and at the same spot, and that mutually assured destruction just keeps everything in check and just makes the beer make sense. It's fun as fuck. It's not knee-jerk viscerally the best beer I've ever had. It's not knee-jerk viscerally the best maple syrup bourbon barrel-aged stout I've ever had. But man, is it unique. Man, is it aggressive where it needs to be. And man, is it really soft and really gentle where it needs to be. This is one of the most nuanced, most in-depth, most deep. I just said the same thing twice. Stout, barrel-aged stouts that I've had ever. Yeah, it's fun and delicious, unique, everything about it, all kinds of adjectives spew out of the mouth hole, and yeah, I'm just trying to say I dig it, man. I dig it. Listen, Sweet Repute, that's not a stout, but Sweet Repute from Founders back in the day, it's my favorite maple-based beer ever. This is not even close to that as far as knee-jerk awesomeness. There's stouts I could call out betterness. Bourbon barrel-aged stouts I can call out betterness. But this combination and how it works just makes me happy. It makes just the beer lover that likes uniqueness just kind of get all giddy and happy inside. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better barrel-aged stouts that I've had as of late. Yes, without a doubt, not even close. It is in the contest, even though, like I said, there's probably ones better. But recently, in memory, from just how much I like it combined with how it kind of makes me think, it's just fun as fuck. Value and availability, I have no idea. Let me know, Chicago or Illinois, or let me butcher that name one last time. What was it again? Bourbonius. There we go. There's another butcher for you. And Chuck, or anybody out there, and leave you with, if you like what we like, this beer. If you like beer. If you like good beer. If you like bourbon barrel-aged beer. If you like maple bourbon barrel-aged beer. If you like barrel-aged Imperial Stouts, walk it back if you like beer. Or good beer, I should say. Because, you know, some people just like cucumbers pickled. So, anyway, there you go. Another review in the books. Pretty fun one. Be perfectly honest with you. Hope you guys enjoyed it down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little Brickstone jammer right now. And hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.